Hey everyone, it's Tracy here. Today I have a video showing you a one-layer card. This is the card that I made that is going to be on the landscaping blog for the one-layer challenge. So I'm just starting with a piece of the Coordinations 110-pound cardstock. You want a heavy cardstock, especially when you're doing one-layer cards, just so that it's not as flimsy. And then I folded it in half the long way. And then I'm going to take a piece of washi tape, and this is a thicker washi tape. You could use like post-it note paper too if you wanted, or whatever, just to protect the back from getting ink on it. And then I have this piece of black cardstock that I cut. I have the two pieces, and I just cut it into a hill shape, so you could just cut your own and do whatever shape you wanted for this. I'm going to start with the mustard seed distress ink, and I'm just going to work my way from the black piece up, and you can see in my card that it kind of looks streaky, like the sun shining, so that is why I want to kind of make it streaky on purpose. And then I did it darker yellow towards the bottom and lighter towards the top. So now I'm going to go in with the picked raspberry, and I'm kind of just using the edge of the foam tool just to get like those streak marks coming up. You can see how it's not just like blended, you can see the streaks of pink. And then I will do the same thing with the orange marmalade ink. Alright, and then I'm going to go back in with the mustard seed and just kind of do a quick little color over the entire thing just to blend all of the colors together. Alright, so then I will pick up my bigger black piece, and then I'm going to use the top part of that, and I'm going to place that down over the yellow piece, and you want a little bit of the yellow showing, just because otherwise you're going to get a black or a white line in between, because the color won't touch it exactly. And I'm going to go in with the walnut stain distress ink, and I had to add a little bit more adhesive because it kept coming up. And I'm just going to work my way towards the bottom, so it's kind of the opposite from before, but the top of the hill is going to be darker. And then I'm going to go in with the forest moss and add a little bit of green to my hills. And then I'm going to move that black piece down just a little bit, and I'm going to do the exact same. So I will start with the walnut stain distress ink and just do more color towards the top and then kind of fade it out as I go down. And then back in again with the forest moss. Okay, and then I'll move the black piece down one more time to create my third hill, and then start over again with the walnut stain, and then lastly the forest moss. Okay, and then when I pick it up, I will go back in with the walnut stain and just fill in kind of that white space with a light brown color. And it just blends all the colors together. Alright, so now for the stamping, I'm going to be using the Love You S'more stamp set for the trees. And I'm going to take the larger tree and just stamp that with the forest moss ink. And I'm going to stamp it kind of on each hill. And then I'm going to take the little one with the forest moss ink as well and just kind of stamp those right by the bigger trees. And you want them kind of like peeking out so that they look like they're at the top of the hill and not just like in the middle of the hill. Alright, so then I will take the star that is also in that stamp set and just stamp that a few times towards the top of my sky with the mustard seed distress ink. And then lastly, I'm going to use that hello stamp from the A Birdie Told Me stamp set. And I'm also going to stamp that in the forest moss ink. Alright, so now we can pick up our card, take off the washi tape, and then fold it back in half. And then one last step I did was I took the Wink of Stella glitter pen and just added a little bit of glitter to each of the stars. And then that is our finished card for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And then check out these 3 videos that I have linked for you here. See you next time. Bye!